We're now going to talk about vitamin K. Vitamin K comes in two forms. This is important to know. K1 is found in plant foods like leafy greens, and K2 is found in some animal foods and fermented foods. It works with vitamin D to help your body metabolize calcium. So if you have calcium in your diet, but you don't have vitamin K, then you can't use it. So that's super important to know, and one of the most important reasons to keep in mind that food sources of your vitamins and minerals are the best options, and supplementation is your second line of defense, because we are still learning about these vitamins and minerals, and to be able to optimize those supplementations is a difficult process and maybe different for everyone, but food is always a safe bet. But that does not mean that you don't need to supplement. You probably do. So with that in mind, let's dive into vitamin K. Supports blood clotting. This means it supports healthy blood clotting. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna always clot if you have vitamin K. It means that it's going to support healthy blood clotting. It promotes wound healing. It helps to strengthen your bones because of that calcium metabolism, or using that metabolism. Metabolism is using that calcium in your body. And then it improves insulin sensitivity, which is crazy and awesome, because a lot of the diseases that are inflammatory are because of a lack of insulin sensitivity. And so when we work to improve that, we improve a lot of things downstream, which is why we're in this course in the first place, because so many of the things that will make us feel better are just improving the foods that we're eating and making the most of every bite that goes into our mouths. It has anti-cancer properties and really is an important and crucial and overlooked vitamin. If you are prone to, or you have osteoporosis, you bleed a lot when you get cut and it just doesn't seem to be like clotting fast enough, you bruise easily, your wounds don't heal very fast, or you have heavy menstrual bleeding, you may be deficient in vitamin K. So where to look for vitamin K in foods? And you've probably noticed at this point that there's a lot of crossover. So when you eat a lot of foods like these, you're going to get a lot of different vitamins and minerals. So this is why it's so important to do that and to look for these foods in your diet and to include them, because you cover so many bases by eating one of them, right? So vitamin K rich foods include spinach, kale, broccoli, asparagus, collard greens, lettuce, not iceberg lettuce, leaf lettuce, cabbage, olive oil, and sauerkraut. Great foods, easy to implement or add. I would suggest that you add 2 vegetables like from this list to all of your meals, especially if you have any of these signs of deficiency. Thorn vitamin K is K1 and K2. Garden of Life vitamin code raw K complex could be a good option. And Thorn liquid vitamin D3 and K2 could also be a great option. Now let's also talk about iron. Iron is a mineral that's crucial for healthy blood. People that are low in iron can develop anemia, which can affect their energy, memory, concentration, and immune function. That's something that a lot of people don't know about iron, is that it plays an important role in your immune function, the way that your immune system works. So it helps your body make hemoglobin, which transports oxygen in your blood around to the tissues in your body. So you can see how if you can't get enough oxygen to the different tissues of your body, that would cause issues, right? It's also needed to make myoglobin, which provides oxygen to your muscles. So if you are feeling anemic, fatigued, you are having trouble concentrating, you have poor memory, you have pale skin, weak and brittle nails, dizziness or shortness of breath, or have ADHD symptoms, you could be deficient in iron. Crazy, right? Now, where to look for iron in your food? Grass-fed beef, oysters, dried apricots, but don't buy any dried apricots with sulfate in them or sulfites, white beans, spinach, chocolate, dark chocolate with no sugar added. Maybe a honey chocolate would be good. I make mine at home with coconut oil and honey and cocoa powder. Quinoa, white button mushrooms, and pumpkin seeds. White button mushrooms are different than white mushrooms. So, Fluorodix, liquid iron and herbs, thorn iron, bisglycinate, and pure encapsulations, iron and C. Vitamin C is a cofactor for iron absorption. So you need other things in your iron in order to absorb it. And I would also add to this list, Seeking Health, optimal iron would be a great option, my favorite personally. And then next time we'll talk about magnesium and how that very popular and exciting mineral affects your health and wellness.